Live from the studios of First Coast News, Jordan Wilkerson and David Benfield. This is First Coast Living.
Hello and welcome to First Coast Living. I'm Jordan Wilkerson.
And I'm David Benfield. Thank you for joining us on Friday Eve.
Friday Eve, it's Thursday. I woke up to some thunderstorms this morning.
Thankfully, because I'm telling you what, that new sod that I got on the yard desperately needed the rain.
Good. And of course, we'll check on that a little bit later. We've got a really fun show in store.
Yes, we do.
But first,
come on.
It's time for Say What? So tell us, David, what's going on?
Okay, so, Say What is sponsored by Whataburger, and this ties right into Whataburger. So yesterday on the way home, Gwen was like super hungry, right? You could tell she was like just starving. So I popped into the Whataburger and got her some French fries for the first time ever.
Okay, how did it go?
I got the little kids meal, and she was destroying
her
them,
first
y'all.
French fry.
Yeah,
we gotta tell
I'm
Juan.
sitting there driving the Bronco, and I'm like, handing back a French fry, and then you'll look back there in the rear view, and she's like, just destroying it. It was
That's
so
awesome.
great.
What other real foods is she eating right now?
Oh man,
like pretty much everything now.
Yeah, like,
as long as it's soft.
So like if you go, we'll go to get a hamburger or something, and I'll go and break a piece off or whatever. She'll destroy it. Like chicken nuggets.
Well, there you go.
It.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, she's a bit of a bottomless pit like her dad.
And I have some really cool news today too. Today is my 19th wedding anniversary.
Congratulations!
Thank you. Yeah,
That's
thank
so
you.
rad.
Full disclosure,
Rob.
I got married when I was 20. I'm 39. I'll be 40 this year, the year of the mammogram. Stay tuned for that. I might document that as well. Who knows? But
that's amazing.
Things are going very well. So next year's the big one, 20. So
that's
anyway,
so cool.
Love you, babe. All right,
you guys are amazing, dude, by the way. They are such a great
We have a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun. You know who else has a lot of fun? Producer Matt, why don't you come on over here? Because we're getting ready for some Shark Week trivia.
Fired up. You guys fired up?
Yeah.
Congratulations on Gwen.
Thank you, sir.
I know Whataburger, like the old bags in Texas, they had a saying that said fries normally don't make it home.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
We can hear you back
guys,
there.
Can we turn that down a little bit, please? Thank you.
And congrats.
Live show, you know.
Good job. Didn't leave me hanging.
Okay,
I love
He's
that.
trying to get us with that now.
I'm not
gonna let it happen.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's roll. Here we go.
All right.
Marshall, which shark is known as the fastest swimmer in the ocean?
Ooh.
Oh.
Short fin and makewith shark, bull shark, great white shark, or the tiger shark?
God, I have no idea.
Straight guess for
I
me,
didn't even ask you. I didn't even celebrate Shark Week because I still do.
I'll say, all right, do you want to do one or me?
Sure, I'll go first.
All
Let's
right.
go with the, tiger shark.
Okay, that was going to be my guess. So next, I'll say Mako.
Let's roll it.
Oh, great job.
That was
a great
random.
guess.
Totally
Swim up or
random.
what?
I did. Great job with the graphics there, guys.
That was
Love
all
it.
diesel right there.
Even though that's a great white shark.
Hey,
tomato.
Tomato.
There you go.
Tortoise. But
That's a
anyway,
tortoise. Okay, here we go.
All right, question number 2. Let's roll it. Which species is famous for being able to survive in freshwater rivers?
Whoa.
Lemon shark, bull shark, hammerhead shark, or nurse shark?
Okay, I'll go first this time. Nurse.
What'd you say?
Nurse.
Oh, I'll say the bull shark.
Let's roll it.
Oh, okay, we're tied.
I feel like I actually knew that one.
Fun fact.
I don't know.
Fun fact.
Tell
if
us.
you kind of do the research of the movie Jaws and what it's based off, it
Right.
happened in New Jersey in freshwater water. So they say it's a great white shark, but it's actually a bull shark.
Oh.
So go ahead and do a little Google research on that. I could be wrong, but I think Google never lied to me. But it was a bull shark.
Cool.
Wow, that's interesting. Okay.
And did you also know that sharks are just misunderstood dolphins? All right, roll the next one. Which shark holds the record for the longest estimated lifespan?
Whoa.
Whale shark, leopard shark, basking shark, or Greenland shark?
What?
Longest estimated lifespan. I think you're up.
I'll go whale shark.
Okay, I'll go basking.
Okay.
Let's roll it.
Oh,
the Greenland shark.
We're still tied. We're still tied.
There's a video of, you have to look it up. This is super cool. It looks like a fossil. It just looks like
Ooh,
a
creepy.
old fossil. It has the dilated eyes because it lives super beneath the ocean. It's dark.
Yeah.
And it's the coolest thing ever. It looks like a monster.
I'll totally
right.
check it out. Seems
Here we go.
Greenland
Let's roll
shark?
the next one.
Look that up. All right.
What is a group of sharks called? Shiver, Pride, Parliament, or Swarm?
Ooh,
Now, this is a good trivia question.
right?
I'll say Parliament.
David, what do you got?
I have no idea why.
Let's call it let's go with
Don't think too hard, guys. Think
do it.
ocean, sharks,
let's do swarm.
swarm. Let's roll it.
Oh, a shiver.
Yeah.
They do give me the shivers. That makes sense.
I was thinking that, and I was like, I don't know why I went swarm. I don't know.
A parliament is what you call a group of owls.
Oh.
Yeah, producer me just reminded me that. Thank you.
All right, whatever.
Wrong.
All right, here we go. Next question. How many teeth does a great white shark have? 32,
Whoa, I
500,
think it's like a ridiculous
300,
Yeah.
85.
I'll
do you
say
do?
300.
I'll do 5 then, just to be different.
300.
Oh, David won.
And during its
Great job.
entire lifespan, I believe they shed like 30,000 teeth.
Well, and they have rows and
Yeah,
rows.
it's really terrifying.
Okay, that was good. Are we going to
awesome.
keep up with this Shark Week trivia maybe into next week? I don't know. When does it start? Did it already start?
It
It's
started
only 1 week.
Sunday.
It already started?
Yeah, it started Sunday. Shark Week is only one
Where's the
week.
say what for
it's
that?
like
I had
Shark
no
Weeks.
idea.
Shark. I mean, we can celebrate Shark Week anytime.
Anytime we want. We just love sharks.
All right,
Ah, we got disappointed. All right, let's
That's
go
okay.
take a walk.
Yeah, let's go eat. Thanks, Matt.
All right, guys, it is National Sandwich Month, right? So let's celebrate in the Winn-Dixie Kitchen, brought to you by Brocraft Cabinetry, with the owner, Jared Daughtery, and cook Xavier Howard from Donovan's Irish Pub and
Thank
Restaurant.
you.
Here, let's switch sides. Let's everybody
How
get on
y'all
one side
doing?
of me.
Yeah, why don't you come over there? We're not the ones cooking. We'll let y'all do the work. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Welcome.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Okay,
Yeah,
so for folks who've never been to Donovan's, tell us about the Irish Pub and Restaurant.
Yeah, so we are family owned. Got opened in 2008. Me and my mom currently own it, and yeah, it's a good little spot.
Awesome.
man.
And August is National Sandwich Month, so you've got a lot up your sleeves for this, right? What are you guys going to be doing to celebrate?
So on August 4th, the first 25 customers to show up will get their choice of a free sandwich on us.
Very nice.
Yeah, and then through the rest of August, we're going to be doing a giveaway for a free sandwich every day. So
Awesome.
you can join on our email list on our website, or we have QR codes posted throughout the restaurant. So yeah,
Really quickly, though, the first 25, what time do you open that
Yeah,
day?
that's a good
11,
question.
11 a.m.
All right.
11 a.m. You will have
You just
like,
record First Coast Living, then you head over there.
That's exactly right.
Yes.
Or you can just watch it on your phone on the FCM Plus app.
There you go.
So, all right. So let's talk about you. You know, the giveaways don't stop after August 4th. You were talking about that. You win your free sandwich through the entire month, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So tell us about how we do that. Do we have to go online to register for that? Do we come inside the restaurant?
So either or. So I have QR codes kind of posted through the restaurant where you can scan and give us your email and phone number.
Very
and
cool.
Then, if you go to our website, there's also a place to give us your email, and that'll also give you info on like events and specials that we have going on.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So what are we talking about today? What type of
look at the
sandwiches?
spread.
Yeah, we brought y'all quite a bit. Today we're going to be cooking a classic Reuben for you.
Ooh, love that.
Okay.
How do we do that?
Yeah.
We have all of our ingredients right here at Donovan's. We make our Reubens a little bit different. You know, some people make them this way, some people make them that way. We make ours with our marble rye. We make ours with white cheddar. We make all this corned beef in our own restaurant.
That
We
looks
cook
so
it from
good.
scratch in our own
Nice.
restaurant every single night, and we shred it. That's really controversial. Some people don't shred it. Some people don't like it when we shred it, but we shred it.
I
That's
like
good to
it. I
me.
think it's
we
great.
have sauerkraut too. That's a classic on a corned beef or on a Reuben. You have to have sauerkraut.
Yeah,
It's
that'd be
what-
kinda weird if you don't.
Yeah, it's what adds the kick. So it's what adds
All
the whole
right.
flavor.
You gonna put
right.
it together for us?
Yes, we
Go
are.
for
Let's
it.
do it.
Oh, right now, let's go.
Yeah.
All right. So what you need is a
While
splash
he's
of
doing that,
oil.
why don't you talk about some of your weekday specials?
Yeah, so during the week, Monday through Friday, from 11 to 3, we have some good lunch specials. You can come in and get a meal and a drink for under 20 bucks.
Nice.
One of the most popular ones is the half sandwich cup of soup.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We usually have daily special soups, then we always have the beer cheese because that's a classic. Yeah, there's the chicken salad sandwich is on the lunch menu.
Okay.
It's really good. We also have
like
other
that.
things like, fried shrimp, chicken tender basket, stuff like that.
Yeah. That
What would you
sounds
say is
delicious.
your most popular dish? Sandwich or not sandwich?
Not sandwich, it's going to be the fish and chips, without a
Yeah,
doubt.
for sure.
Yeah,
Can't go
but
wrong.
then right behind it is going to be the classic Reuben.
Okay,
for sure.
cool.
Yeah.
I have my eye on something here, and I'm gonna go.
You gonna go grab a
walk around.
bite?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go.
Which one? There's so many.
What's
he gonna go for?
Guinness, of course I'm gonna grab the Guinness.
The sandwich of beers.
Yeah, that's a good grab. That's a great grab.
And a French fry. I've already had
Oh
some
my
of the French
gosh, you're
fries.
hilarious. Oh, I got some of that bacon too. They're,
Oh, the
they were
bacon's
making
really
some
good.
bacon.
Stealing some bacon. huh?
Okay, so really quickly, and we'll keep doing this because we're going to check back in and we'll try it a little bit later, but where are you guys located so people know where to find you?
Yeah, so we're at 7440 US 1 down in St. Augustine. We're right in front of Palencia in the Palencia Plaza.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Right on.
perfect. Awesome.
That's amazing. Those French fries are dope. That's really good.
Well, you can hang out. I got to walk over here, y'all.
Okay.
We'll be checking back in. I cannot wait to try the rest of the food there. Thank you so much. I know he gets to keep eating, but I'm about to have some fun over here because the Phoenix Art District is hosting Jack's Summer Record Fair 2026 this Sunday. Here to tell us more about it, we've got Joe DiCarlo, Russ Robinson, and Yaya Cordona. Great to see you guys.
Hi.
Thanks for joining us. All right, so what is the Jack's Summer Record Fair, and what can people expect overall?
Well, we do an annual, it's actually 4 times a year.
Oh, okay.
And we do this will be our summer version. Expect about 20 vendors. We have food, we have Naked Kitchen, celebrating, they have a food vendor there. It's an open space, Archie district, and it brings together the vinyl community here in Jacksonville.
Yeah, and it's so interesting because this has become like more and more popular with, like, it's kind of coming back, right?
So, yeah,
A resurgence.
People love it. It's all ages, all I always say music is like a universal language.
Right.
So it draws all kind of people.
Yeah, you're gonna have all different types of generations there, right, at this
It's
event.
really great.
Why do you think it's making such a comeback, records, vinyl?
Well, vinyl, I mean, I think it's right around 2013. And basically, I think just the resurgence of vinyl with the physical media, the tangible, the way when the artist put out the record, this is the way intended.
Right.
And the music sounds clear.
Right.
It sounds how you're supposed to hear it. So even if the music was recorded 100 years ago,
Isn't that amazing?
still hear it how it's supposed to be.
So this isn't an event, though, just for collectors, right? Like, I have no vinyl in my home. I could benefit from coming here, right? Tell us about it.
The big thing with an event like this that keeps people from attending is being intimidated.
Right.
I think if I don't know everything about records or if I don't know every last thing about music, I'm going to not be welcome. And this is one of the more welcoming events in the entire city.
That's
Everybody
wonderful.
makes you feel welcome.
What would you say makes it different, maybe other than that, from other events in the area?
Maybe not so much other events, but just the whole music world. Like there's that kind of music snob thing that people think of. Yeah, and you don't. The vendors at this event, and certainly Joe and Yaya, they want you to come. They want to talk music with you. They want to sell
to share their love and knowledge.
Yeah,
I think that's cool. What about any tips then for someone who may be attending for the first time?
As a person who went there for the first time after I moved to Jacksonville, I can tell you, go in with an open mind.
Okay.
Expect everyone to be welcoming, which again sometimes isn't a thing, but make sure that when you are asking questions, you take in the knowledge that they're providing, and then work with the vendors on what it is you want, and they will help you out.
That's awesome.
And remember that it's going to be inside in Phoenix Art District.
So rain or shine.
Yes, if you guys haven't been to Phoenix Art District, this is your time to come. If you haven't been to Naked Kitchen, this is the time. Bring your kids, bring your family, and have a good time. You're gonna go through records, you're gonna go through CDs, and it's just a fun way to educate kids also on music history. And we'll have live DJs, so a lot of activities all around in Phoenix Art District.
Now, are there also swaps associated with this? Like, are people kind of like trade? Are there any things like that happening, or is it strictly buying?
It can happen, but it's mostly a buying event.
Okay, and that was just for me to understand.
Yeah, we can do that, but mostly it's a buying.
Okay, awesome. Well, where can folks get more information, and when is it exactly?
Yes, it's this Sunday, August 2nd, from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. at Phoenix Art District. And you can come get information on our Facebook pages, on our Instagram at Phoenix Jacks, and as well as Modern Music Florida.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. I think it's going to be a huge success because, like I said, this has become such. Producer Matt, have you been looking at these? He's been getting some records lately too. So.
And the first 30 people get a free record bag.
Oh, that's awesome. First 30 people.
Free entry, of course.
It's free to come.
Oh, that's great. Well, thank you all so much for joining us today to tell everyone about it. Of course. David, what do we have coming up?
All right, guys, stick around. Coming up, we're going to be sitting down with super friend of the show, Joey Nickel. Hey, buddy, how you doing, man? All right, we're going to be talking about a comedy show, and we're going to get you ready for the weekend with all the fun things happening across the First Coast with your window to the weekend event. Guys, stick around. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. I'm here with comedian Joey Nickel, who's here to tell us about a comedy show happening on the First Coast. Thank you for being here today, man. I really do appreciate it.
Good to see you again.
Introduce us to the young gentleman.
Hi, this is Packer Nickel.
Yeah. Hey, man, you having fun today?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like your hat, dude.
Thanks.
Okay, so tell us about the show, what we can expect.
So me and Wes Johnson and Bobby Parker, they were on the show last week.
That's right, you guys remember?
We're all joining our forces, joining our audiences, and we're filming our specials for TV.
Yeah.
We call them specials. Most comics film them. I don't know why they're not special anymore, but they used to call them specials because they used to, interrupt your regularly programming, but they'll be on TV if you have internet TV. Exactly. They're going to be on the internet.
Okay, cool. Okay, so, but there's one that you guys really wanted to plug, that 9 o'clock show,
yes,
right?
9 o'clock show. So it's at the Orange Park Community Theater. 9 o'clock show. We have a special code for you guys, for all the viewers of First Coast Living.
Okay.
If you type in FCL, just little letters FCL, you'll get $10 tickets.
Nice!
Normally $20. For the 9 o'clock show only, you can get $10 tickets.
That's awesome. Thanks, man. That's cool. So half off your ticket. That's amazing.
Yep.
All right, so do we have any special guests?
Yeah, this guy's going to be taking your tickets at the door.
Cool, right on. Good job, man.
And Jen Weeks is actually going to be hosting the show. So she was here on the show a few months ago too. So.
Yep, I think she's just, wasn't she here yesterday?
Oh, was she?
Or the day before? I don't know, man. Something. They all kind of run together at this point.
But yeah, she's going to be hosting the show, so we're going to have a good time.
The show?
The show.
The show.
You said so.
Okay.
So let me ask you, so what kind of an impact, does comedy shows like this have on our community?
So we're hoping that this becomes, we want other comics to film their specials in theaters around town and stuff like that. We're hoping it gives a looking glass to all of us and a magnifying glass on our comedy scene here. The idea is we want this to go everywhere. We want everybody to see this online, and they'll say, "Oh, this is from Jacksonville, or from Orange Park, or from wherever we're doing in the area," and it shines a light on the comedy scene around here.
Yeah, I think it's cool. And let's kind of touch on the comedy scene here in Jacksonville. So, I get out and see you guys, right? And we have you here all quite frequently, the comics and stuff. So, but for folks who maybe don't go out to the comedy scene regularly, how is it? Right? Is it thriving?
I think it's right now we're at a really big point. We're getting a lot of new shows. We're getting a lot of really good. I run a show every week at Shantytown in Springfield.
Yeah!
Tonight I'm going to be at Dart Bar on King Street.
Right on, that's more friends of ours.
August 28th, I'm going to be at a place called Flats. They're doing a big show there August 28th.
Right.
So many places now have been reaching out to try to get comedy shows in their bars and their restaurants and stuff.
That's very cool. Yeah, we just hung out with the guys from Flats were here on the.
Oh, great.
Yeah, they were in the kitchen. That was very cool. All right, so if we want to follow you along, right, where do we go to keep up with you?
Go to my website, joeynickel.com. That's where you can get tickets. Packer wants to say something real quick.
What you got?
All of you need to buy tickets for my dad's show because I have to buy my own clothes so then I don't have to wear the same clothes as him.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Oh, you heard it. You heard it.
Go to the website, joeynickel.com.
You have to do it now. You have to do it.
Okay.
You got it. And then listen, FCL, and you'll get half off those tickets for the 9 p.m. show. Joey, thank you so very much.
Hi, Daniel.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you so very
Hi,
much. All right,
Daniel.
Jordan, what
Thank
you
you.
got?
Thank you.
Hey, that was awesome. Well, it is now time for your window of the weekend event guide. As always, there's a ton of fun to be had here on the First Coast. Let's start off with the Jacksonville Sharks. They're in the playoffs, baby.
Yeah, they
Join
are.
the Sharks at the Tank this Saturday as the team begins its championship pursuit. They're taking on the Tulsa Oilers at VyStar Veterans Memorial Arena. Kickoff is set for 7 p.m. And for tickets or more info, just head to jaxsharks.com.
Fins up, baby. All right, and if you're a baseball fan, there are Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp home games every day this weekend against the Memphis Redbirds. On Friday, first pitch is scheduled for 7:05 p.m. Stick around after the game for fireworks. Saturday is back to school night with first pitch scheduled for 6:35 p.m. And Sunday is Military Appreciation Day with a 5:05 p.m. scheduled first pitch.
There you go, play ball. And let's go on a Jurassic quest, shall we? From July 31st to August 2nd, head to the Prime Osborne Convention Center and embark on a journey where North America's largest moving, roaring, and breathing dinosaurs come to life in a fully immersive walkthrough experience. Discovery awaits at every turn as families dig for fossils, meet adorable baby dinos, ride life-size giants, and let their creativity soar in their Lego-themed play zones. For more information, head to JurassicQuest.com.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
All right, join Shrek, Donkey, and Princess Fiona in the DreamWorks classic brought to life on the Alhambra Theater and Dining stage. When Lord Farquaad threatens Shrek's swamp, Shrek and Donkey embark on a fairy tale adventure to rescue Fiona from the Dragon's Keep. A family favorite from kids from 4 to 94. Shrek the Musical runs now through August 9th. For tickets and more info, head to alhambrajax.com.
And guess where I'm going tonight?
Yeah.
To see Shrek
That's
at the
awesome.
Alhambra.
That's
I'm
gonna
so
be
excited.
great.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
Get
And
up
speaking
and
of that,
swap.
we went.
We did.
Yeah.
Check it out. Get on me, Swampy! We're here at Alhambra Theater and Dining talking about Shrek the Musical. I've got Shrek and Princess Fiona, Alec, and Rachel here today. Thank you so very much for having me.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Y'all been to our house, now we're here at your house. I do appreciate it. Okay, so Shrek is known for teaching us not to judge a book by its cover, right? So how does that message resonate with audiences today?
Well, I think with this show, one of the things that makes it so timeless, even with modern audiences, is that it teaches audiences, particularly kids and kids at heart, that doesn't matter what you look like, what your background is, everyone has something that they should be proud of, something to let their freak flag fly, as we call it in the show, and that beauty is not just skin deep, it's really about what's on the inside that counts.
Absolutely. Okay, so what's been the most fun or most challenging, perhaps, part of bringing your character to life?
Yeah, I think the most fun thing is that the audience is so close. So all those little kids, you can see them, you can hear them, and getting to be a princess on stage, but not a traditional one, is a really awesome thing and a really great message to get to share with little girls.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so Shrek the Musical is filled with beloved fairy tale characters like we've seen in the film. So if you could trade places with any other character in the show for just one performance, who would that be? I'm going to ask both of you that.
You go first.
I am going to say Pinocchio.
Okay.
One, it's just a fantastic character, but also he gets a really funny gag involving his nose growing whenever he lies that I think is just so funny.
I think I would say one of the 3 little pigs, because they're just so stinking cute and they always ride together, and I love my people.
Right on. But there's something interesting. I've been looking around and I can't find Jordan anywhere.
Oh.
I have no idea. Does anybody know where Jordan's gone to?
Was she here today?
She was here today.
Maybe she might be in Farquaad's castle.
Lord Farquaad.
Lord Farquaad's castle.
Let's go find Jordan.
Donkey, aka Jeremy, where are we?
We are at Farquaad's castle.
Oh no.
Usually you have to look pretty low to find him. I don't know where he could be.
Oh, it's you. What a terrific surprise.
Oh, I can't tell if that's a good thing or a bad thing. All right, we've got Shane here, and thank you both so much for being with me, actually letting me be here with you, even though, I'm a little intimidated in this castle. Thanks for the props, too. Shrek, such an iconic movie, right? Everybody loves Shrek. How does the musical differ, or does it, from the movie itself?
Well, this show, unlike some movie musicals, it really does follow the movie quite well. The only thing that's really missing from this show is they didn't put the magic mirror. We just tell the story a little bit differently, which is, I think, a little bit better.
Yes,
okay,
absolutely.
Awesome. Now, obviously, Jeremy playing Donkey, Shane playing Lord Farquaad. Tell me a little bit about what that's like.
It's amazing. It's an honor, actually, with the iconic actors that created these roles.
Right.
And then to come behind that and make it into a musical live form has been rewarding.
It's been so much fun. I do the whole show on my knees, so that's been a journey.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's been a journey for me. But it's a lot of fun. We're doing some really fun stuff with it. Going to the chiropractor,
Right, exactly, getting those checkups. Now, let me ask you, though, are you on all fours?
Sometimes I am. Sometimes I do.
Great.
I do. I'm standing right up as a donkey most of the show, but when I am on all fours, you'll see why.
Okay, I cannot wait for that. What is one moment you think when people are driving home after they see this production that they're just going to keep talking about?
It's going to be difficult to pick one because every song in this show is a showstopper. I said that in rehearsal, so I'm like, wow, every song is a showstopper. So it's going to be difficult. You know, we end with "I'm a Believer" at the end of the show, so everybody will be going out humming that tune. So what do you think?
I think it's the magical experience that the Alhambra has created in this this space.
Right.
So, it's so immersive. There's some magical things that happen around the room, and the cast and the crew, just you'll see the passion. So if anything, they'll walk away going, wow, we had an incredible experience here.
Well, how long can folks come out here and see Shrek the Musical?
We run until August 9th, and we are about 70% sold, so get your tickets.
Oh my gosh.
Get your tickets,
Okay, plenty of time, but tickets are already selling fast, so make sure you head to
www.alhambrajacks.com, or you can call the box office.
Wonderful.
Yes.
And they've got the bar as well. You're going to get served delicious food and just a wonderful show. So thank you both so much for joining us. Donkey, can we get out of here now?
Yeah,
all right,
we
come
can
on, let's
go.
go.
What are you doing?
Hey!
Live from the studios of First Coast News, Jordan Wilkerson and David Benfield. This is First Coast Live.
Welcome back. It is now time for Rain or Shine with meteorologist Mike Pringley, and we have a special guest here. Who do we have here? Tell everyone your name.
Vandy.
Vandy, this is Brody's son.
And Vandy's here to remind us, what is it, Vandy, tomorrow?
Stuff the Bus. That's right.
And Vandy, what grade are you going into?
Third grade. Are you excited? There's always hesitation when it's summertime and it's about to end, right? All right, well, you're going to help Mike do the weather?
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, what's it looking like?
Well, he helped me build out some maps earlier.
Okay,
and
great.
We're going to stuff the bus here, Vandy, and it looks like tomorrow is our weather pick of the day.
Oh, that's
and
good.
Look at all the sunshine you put on the map there. But we do have a chance of a little bit of storms by later tomorrow. But for folks stuffing the bus tomorrow, Vandy, what is your forecast? It's going to be just fine, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and then your dad and I will be out, and you'll be helping out, hopefully, as well. We're going to unload lots of supplies, notebooks, pens, pencils, and your favorite school supply?
Folders.
Folders.
What's your favorite color?
Blue.
Blue? Okay, so blue folders.
It is. And Vandy, you ready for the big 10-day forecast we put together? Here
Oh my
it
gosh,
is.
I like the bus. Did you put that up there, Vandy? Good job.
So next Tuesday is the first day of school in Georgia, so we'll be ready for that.
Crazy.
But for Stuff the Bus tomorrow, the weather pick of the week, it's going to be the best year ever. And Jordan, you'll be out there as well.
I'll be out there. So you're going to be out there with your dad, Brody Logan, and Mike.
Say wave. There
Say
you go.
Goodbye. Let's do it together. We're going to say Stuff the Bus on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Stuff the Bus! All right, guys, I got to walk to the kitchen. Thank you so much, Vandy. It was so nice to meet you. Brody, you've got a lovely son.
Oh, you did such a great job. That was amazing. Good job, dude. All right, we're continuing our celebration of National Sandwich Month with the fine folks from Donovan's Irish Pub and Restaurant. Yeah, dude.
That looks amazing.
What? All right, so what are we finishing up here?
We're all done with our Reuben.
Yeah, we are.
We're all good. Once you get the cheese all melty and the corned beef all cooked, you want to add your 1,000 onto the top right there, just like that. You want to get a good amount. Squeeze her down.
Whoa. Yeah.
Where's my knife? Where's my knife?
Oh my gosh.
This one right up there. Or that, yep.
That looks.
That's a better knife.
You need a big
God.
knife.
That's a better knife.
Big boy needs a
It's
big
like
knife.
a scary movie knife.
Big boy gets a big knife.
Okay.
Right there.
Let me get some napkins.
All right, so while we devour, good Lord, that was
Good
really
Lord.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, good job.
Look at this. Get right in there.
Oh yeah, you want to show that.
So while we're doing this, Jared, you were telling us about it. You guys have a pretty cool Wednesday special. This has got my name written all over it.
Yeah, so on Wednesdays we do all-you-can-eat fish and chips, and then half-price Guinness all day.
Oh, half price.
Half price.
Stop it.
How's that Reuben?
It's amazing.
It's hard.
That's like perfect.
It's hard to talk with all that Reuben in your mouth, huh? It's hard. Shoot.
A lot of meat in her mouth.
You're doing great. Keep it up.
Yeah.
That is outstanding. And you mentioned how some people don't like it shredded.
They don't like it.
I love that.
Yeah, it's way better on the sandwich shredder. That's why we do it. We
It's so
know what we're
good.
doing over at Donovan's. We know
Yeah,
what we're
you
doing.
do. Yeah, you do.
That's crazy.
All right, you take another bite,
crazy.
or I'm gonna take a bite. You keep
Tell us
talking.
about some of this other stuff we have going on here. Meanwhile, like, look, see the spicy thing? I gotta hit that.
Oh yeah, so that's our buffalo chicken sandwich. You can do it mild, medium, or the hot. Our hot is homemade in-house.
Whoa.
Yep. Another signature one we have up there is the fish sandwich. You can't go wrong with our fish sandwich with the fish and chips.
All right. Hey,
Yes.
producer Matt was like, please save this for me.
Okay.
I got you, Bubba. I got you. It's
Can't go
minus
wrong
a
with the
bite now.
fish. Actually, no, I'm gonna cut a little piece of that fish.
Minus one bite. I got you. Minus one bite.
I'm gonna cut a little piece of
Great.
this. What kind of fish do you guys use for this sandwich?
We use haddock.
All right, I'm
It's
just
nice,
I'll take a piece of that.
nice and flaky.
Let me get some of that.
Oh yeah. Probably my favorite thing up there would
and
be
the
that
sauce?
French dip.
Yum.
Yep.
What?
Oh wow, that's delicious.
I love the turkey club personally.
Yep. Turkey club wrap is very popular. We can usually do all our sandwiches in a wrap too. If you don't want it on the bread, we'll do them all in a wrap for you.
Anything in a wrap. We do the buff chick sandwich in a wrap. We'll even make a Reuben in a wrap.
That is so good.
Ooh, that sounds
That's
interesting.
one of my
That
favorite
would-
on the
that's
menu.
That's so good. I love a buffalo chicken sandwich, man. That's just the jam, and the breading
Oh, let
on
me
there
get a
is
steak fry there.
fantastic. It is
Oh, yeah.
so good.
Yeah, you can't beat it.
Okay, did we cover everything, Em?
I think so. We got the turkey club is X's favorite in the middle. Yep.
Oh, that's where the bacon came in.
Yeah, that's that
I was
Applewood
chewing
smoked
on that bacon.
Yep. And then up front is the patty melt, which is another classic Irish
Oh, yeah, my
dish.
husband loves patty melts.
Oh, yeah.
Patty melts too.
All right, that doesn't suck at all. Okay, so talk to me about happy hour times, all those kind of things. Give us the details and where we find you.
Yeah, so we're down in St. Augustine, right in front of Palencia. We do happy hour Monday through Friday from 4 to about 7. If we have an event going on, we will push it to the event. So if we do trivia on Monday nights, we do bingo on Thursdays.
Fun.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, live music on Saturdays.
Oh my God.
Usually if we have an event going on, we'll push happy hour a little longer.
I like that.
Yep.
That's a very good idea.
Yeah, for sure.
I can't stop eating. This is so outstanding. Great job, Xavier.
Thank you so much.
I love this.
Yeah,
and we're
you
going to have
guys
to
did a
come
great
out to
job.
you guys and do a foodie soon.
That's
Yeah,
right. That's
absolutely.
right.
We'd love to have you.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you very much. It was
Thank
so
you.
nice
We
to meet
really
you
did.
guys.
Nice to
Happy
meet you.
We're gonna come out to
National
your house.
Sandwich
Yeah,
Month in
absolutely.
August.
I'll make you guys Rubens any day.
I love
Okay.
it. Thank you
Any
so
day.
much,
I like
man.
it.
I really do. Make sure that you get out to Donovan's Irish Pub and Restaurant. They are fantastic. That buffalo chicken sandwich doesn't even suck a little bit, so make sure you go and
Or
try
Reuben.
it. And stick around. We'll be right back after the break.
Is your jewelry at risk this summer? Summer is a huge travel season, and a new survey revealed the biggest jewelry travel mistakes, where valuables are often lost or stolen, and why hotel safes may not be enough. Emily Veselind is the editor-in-chief of Gem & Jewel, and Mark Smelzer is a consumer advocate at Jewelers Mutual. Thank you both so much for joining us. Such a big topic and something that I don't really think about. So what are the most versatile jewelry pieces first to pack when traveling this summer? And if you're shopping for jewelry, what should consumers look for to ensure that they're making an informed and genuine purchase?
Great questions. Thank you so much for having us. When you're packing jewelry for a trip or vacation, you want to pack light. Less is more for sure. You don't want to bring a big bundle. And you might want to use the 2-1-1 rule, which is a really sort of like great shorthand way to pack jewelry. It's 2 awesome earrings that you love and that you love to wear, one necklace that you would be very comfortable wearing kind of every day, and then a ring. It can be your engagement ring stack. It can be a cocktail ring, just something you can play with to sort of add the drama, subtract the drama, and feel like yourself when you're on vacation. And there's also these convertible jewelry pieces that are incredible. They're all over the market. They kind of turn into different things, Transformer style. You can be wearing a great necklace that you can take off and then wrap around your wrist for a really cool bracelet, kind of a beachy look. They have stud earrings that you can add on to, like click-on pieces, and that's a great nighttime look. So think about sort of like packing smart, packing light, and things that are really versatile.
And in terms of stores,
yeah, in terms of
your
stores,
phone is your best friend.
Your phone is your best friend. So your phone is really a tool when you're vetting jewelry retailers for a possible purchase. If they don't have a website, if the store or this dealer doesn't have a website, if they don't have any social medias, if there's no consumer reviews, I would steer clear. You really want to make sure that you're buying from vetted fine jewelry retailers. Costume jewelry, buy it anywhere.
Right,
Yeah.
but fine jewelry, go to
Fine
us.
jewelry, yes.
And the old axiom applies. If something sounds too good to be true,
It
probably
is too good to be true, yes.
It probably is.
Well, those are some great tips because I overpack all the time and things always get all mixed up. I love the idea of like a necklace turning into a bracelet and like having the versatility of that. But let's talk about this. The travel puts jewelry at an increased risk of jewelry loss and theft. So walk us through some of the key findings from the survey and the misconceptions that might surprise consumers the most.
Jewelers Mutual's been insuring jewelry for 113 years. So as you can imagine, we're constantly doing research to figure out when it is at the greatest risk of loss or theft. No surprise, travel is one of those times. Whether it's something as simple as your finger shrinking and in cold water and it falling off, or things are just misplaced.
Right, you're in a new environment. Yeah.
It's a heightened time. So no surprise there. Surprisingly though, the survey showed that 61% of the time that jewelry is lost is when you're wearing it.
Yeah.
Broken clasp, earring falls off. 50% of the time that it's stolen is when you're wearing it. So sometimes people think that just wearing their jewelry keeps it safe. That's not the case. And then in terms of hotel safes, that's another finding that we had, that safes are great. We recommend them. It's absolutely the best place to put your jewelry, but they're not foolproof. Sometimes you didn't hit the numbers correctly or the door didn't latch. So, at all times, your jewelry is at heightened risk when you travel. And that's why we think the #1 tip to do before you travel is to get your jewelry insured with a dedicated jewelry insurance policy. A dedicated jewelry insurance policy is different from homeowners. It's more specific. It gets the jewelry back on your finger through your favorite retailer, and it just gives you the peace of mind while you're traveling.
Absolutely.
And also, a lot of people love to buy jewelry when they travel.
They do.
We've all been on tourist locations, and there's a jewelry store in every corner.
Yes.
If you have a jewelry policy with us before you leave, and you purchase something while you're traveling, again, pull out your phone, get on jewelersmutual.com. You can insure that piece on the spot and enjoy it for the rest of the trip.
You don't have to worry. Walk out of the store insured.
Yes.
It's fantastic.
Oh my gosh, I love the sound of that. Thank you both so much for joining us again to help us keep our jewelry safe so that we can just have fun when we're on vacation. Again, give us that website one more time for more information.
It's jewelersmutual.com. And if you go to jewelersmutual.com/travel, you'll see all those tips that we recommend. And while you're there, follow the cues and get a quote. You'd be surprised at just how affordable jewelry insurance can be. Depending on the piece of jewelry, it can be less than a cup of coffee a month.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Awesome. Well, thank you again so much for joining us. Happy summer travel season to you and everyone at home. If you would like to see this interview again, just head to First Coast News Plus. As 200,000 veterans transition to civilian life each year, many struggle to translate military skills into civilian jobs. Amy Honeycutt, United States Marine Corps veteran and Senior Learning Associate at Capital One Commercial Bank, joins me now with career tips on how service members can bridge that gap between military experience and corporate careers. This is such an amazing topic. Thank you so much. My husband did 20 years in the Navy, and I know what that's like when you're kind of like, now what? So what do you wish you knew when you were transitioning into a corporate role?
I love that. And I think too, like, you understand what it's like to be a military spouse, right? And what those transitions look like. The transitions for spouses is very similar to what it is for service members. And so, right, like, I didn't just transition once, I transitioned every 2 to 3 years at every new duty station that we went to, in a new state, in a new country, sometimes into a new career licensing requirement entirely. What I wish I would have known earlier was that finding an employer with the right culture, the right support system mattered probably more than the job title. And so finding that culture and support really made me feel safe in the fact that I knew I was probably going to need that flexibility again. And finding a community that was going to walk alongside myself, my family, as we went through all of those different periods of transitions was really probably, what got me through the last 25 years. And Capital One has done an amazing job providing that to myself, to other veterans, and to other military spouses as we face those transitions.
Well, I'm so glad to hear that. And again, thank you for your service. Tell us more about Hiring Our Heroes or other resources. So it's called Hiring Our Heroes?
Yes, it's hiringourheroes.org. It's a nonprofit. We've been partnering with them since 2011. They support veterans, they support military spouses, and it's an 11-week fellowship with 4 separate cohorts per year. And they really work to help service members network and learn about the corporate structure before they've even left the uniform behind. And what I really love about it is it takes into account the challenges that you don't even think about, right? The kinds of issues, like my husband before he retired had exactly 2 pairs of slacks. And that's the kind of gap a fellowship like this actually catches, right? The unglamorous logistics of relearning how to dress in the corporate space while your whole entire life is changing all at once.
So how can corporations help and support the hiring of veterans and their families?
Military spouses and their families and veterans, right? We're constantly rebuilding, we're constantly rebranding, and what honestly helps, I mean, it's very simple, right? Flexibility, remote friendly roles, employers who don't treat a resume gap like a red flag. That culture truly matters. Veterans and military spouses should really evaluate companies not only for the job itself, but for that flexibility, that family support, and that strong military affiliated community. Recognizing that life of service for what it is and all of the skills that we bring to the table, and not necessarily as gaps and red flags.
Tell us about Salute, what it is and its purpose and how it's helping.
Salute is one of the most powerful tools that we have here at Capital One for military spouses, for veterans, for the families affected. And it's our business resource group, which has over 6,000 members across our entire Capital One enterprise, with 1,600 members that are actually veterans. And it provides valuable mentorship, peer support. And those things are what makes a huge impact in transition and as your life post-service. It offers just a camaraderie and a place to go for people who get where you're coming from, where you've been, and what that life of service looks like. And honestly, without the support that I've had from the Salute group during my tenure here at Capital One, I don't know what I would have done. Prior to them and the support that they've given me, my support came in the form of an emotional support cheese drawer.
Hey, well, whatever works, right? Thank you so much for joining us. But if we want a little bit more information, though, where can we go?
Yes. So CapitalOne.com careers is going to be a great place for you to go and see what we have to offer. We have some amazing tools such as a job finder quiz, which is going to work to help find roles that match your interests and your experience. We have a military skills translator, which is going to connect your military background and all of those amazing skills and tools that you've honed over your years in service. To open positions that we have here are a fit that might work best for you. And it's also going to provide information on hiring our heroes and the other programs that we have here at Capital One that support military veterans and their families.
That's wonderful. Well, thank you again for being here today, and thank you for your service. And everyone at home, if you would like to see this interview again, just head to First Coast News Plus.